So let's review. So Daryl, we're representing him as 3 times M because he's 3 times as old as Malik. The only thing we know about Malik is we're going to represent him with just the M. And then Terrence is 5 years older than Daryl's. So Daryl's expression is 3M. So we'll just take 5 and add it to 3M. So what we can do is we can take 3M for Daryl plus our M for Malik plus 5 plus 3M. And we know that's all going to equal 26 because that's how old their ages are when you combine them together. So if we add this 3M plus this M, which essentially is just 1M, so 3M plus 1M is 4M, plus 3M is 7M. So we have 7M, and then this 5, which we can't add to the M's because it doesn't have a variable with it. So 7M plus 5 equals 26. And then we can subtract 5 from both sides. Which means these will cancel out. You're left with 7M equals 21. Divide both sides by 7. So that means that M equals 3. So we know how old Malik is. So Malik is 3. So he's 3. And then Daryl is 3 times M, which is 3. So Daryl is 9. And then 3 times 3 is 9 plus 5. So Terrence is 14. So let's see if we did it right. So 9 plus 3 is 12, plus 14 is 26. All right. Number 9, there are 6 shipping boxes that each contain 36 pounds of merchandise from a toy store. Before the boxes are loaded onto a delivery truck, the same amount of additional merchandise is added to each box. The total weight of all the boxes is 258 pounds. How much additional weight was added to each box? Okay, so if there's 36 pounds in each box, and there were 6 boxes, so 6, 18, so that's 216 pounds. But the new weight is 258. So let's see how much was added on. So 258 minus 216. So it looks like 42 additional pounds have been added on. So that means that if they're going to be placed evenly into the 6 boxes, we can take the 6 boxes. So 42 extra pounds that it took to get to 258. So 6. So 7 times 6 is 42. So 7 pounds were added to each box. All right, number 10. A building code allows a maximum of 140 people in a meeting room. So a maximum, so no more than. So it has to be either this one, B, or this one, C, because we have less than or equal to, because a maximum. So this one's out. This one's out. All right, let's see what else the problem says. So the word maximum is our key there. There is one large table in the room along with some small tables. When filled, the large table seats 15 people and the small table each seats 5 people. Which of the following can be used to find T, the greatest number of small tables that can be filled when the large table is also filled? So if the question is asking us about small tables, and we know that 5 people that seat at small tables, so if the question is asking us about the small tables, then we know that this is the number that needs to go with the variable. So 5t, so this is the one that goes with the variable. Number 11. France must buy a minimum of $25 of art supplies to qualify for free shipping. He bought 10 tubes of paint and an easel. Each tube of paint cost the same amount. The easel cost 15. Which of the following number line shows all the possible costs in dollars of one tube of paint if France qualified for free shipping? Okay, so he bought 10 tubes of paint and an easel. France must buy a minimum of $25, so we're looking at 10. What does it want us to represent? The tubes of paint. So we'll just go 10t plus the 15 for the easel. And it's a minimum, so that's got to be greater than or equal to 25. So try to write this in here. There we go. Now we can subtract 15 from both sides. And that's going to give us, so we'll be left with 10t equal, or is greater than, or equal to 10. And then divide both sides by 10. So t, there we go. So t is going to be greater than or equal to 1. So that means the line underneath, it's got to be filled in, greater than, going to the right. So there we go. There's our answer. All right, number 12. Negative 4x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 20. So we subtract 2 from both sides. These will cancel out. And I already know that the sign is going to be flipped because my coefficient is a negative. But we'll wait to flip that. Alright. So then we divide both sides by negative 4, which tells me I've got to flip the sign. So instead of greater than or equal to, we're going to have less than or equal to. And 18 divided by a negative 4 is going to be a negative because positive divided by negative is negative. So that will be 4 2/4, which reduces to 4 1/2. Or 4.5 if you left it as a decimal. The next one, 2/3 times m minus 21 is less than 84. This is a distributive property problem, so 2/3 m. 2/3 times a negative 21 would be minus 14, because 2/3 of 21 is 14, minus 14 is less than 84. The sign is never going to be flipped in this one because our coefficient is a positive 2/3. And we add 14 to both sides. So that will cancel out. We're left with 2/3 m, so less than 98. So 2/3 m, so if you divide both sides by 2/3, m is going to eventually be 147, so m is less than 147. Alright, 14. Mr. Kim has a 550 takeout boxes at his restaurant. He estimates that he will use 80 boxes per week. Mr. Kim wants to reorder more boxes when he has fewer than 100 left. After how many weeks should Mr. Kim reorder more takeout boxes? So he has 550, but he's using 80 a week, so you're subtracting that from 550. So we'll go 80W, and he wants to reorder when it's fewer than or less than 100. So we subtract 550 from both sides. That's going to end up 450 on this side once we subtract. So this is negative 80W. I know the sign's going to flip because my coefficient is negative. So when we divide both sides by negative 80, so I get a decimal or a fraction. So W is going to be greater than 6 weeks. Because you get 5.625 before you round. All right, number 15. Yolanda participated in a walkathon in which each kilometer walk raised was $10 for charity. Her goal was to raise more than $300 on Saturday and Sunday. She raised $50 on Saturday. So we can do 10M. She's already raised 50. She wants more than 300. So subtracting 50 from both sides, we end up with 250. And take 250 and divide it by 10. So she's got to do 25 miles. 10 times 25 is 250. Plus 50 is greater than 300. So if we sketch this graph, let's say this is 20. Oops, this is 25. The circle is going to be left open because there's no line underneath. And since it's greater than, the arrow is going to be to the right. So there you have it. There is your answer key.